tuner on your stand. Hey, go to Aaron March instead. Go to Aaron March. We'll come back to Bach. They're gonna stand up and line up first, right?
Wait, did we just do air?
Are they waiting for me?
Air, Mr. Reed, we just did air. No, air as in the crowd.
We did Bob.
Oh.
Why aren't they standing, for God's sake? Stand up. They're all sitting on bleachers. If we start it now, we're going to keep hitting time. Good God. Learn how things work. Star Spangled Banner's up and percussion.
Graduates, you may be seated. Good morning, families, friends, faculty, and honored guests. I'm Landon Irwin, and I'm a member of the Senior Class Council of the graduating class of 2026. I would like to welcome you to the class of 2026 commencement ceremony. Thank you for being here this morning. Helps us to celebrate our final accomplishments at RA Long. As we begin this ceremony of celebrating our class today, first we have to acknowledge there is a lot going on in our community. Mr. Reeves has asked that we take a minute of thoughtful reflection. In a light of the recent tragedy at the Nippon plant, an underappreciated event where numerous lives in Cowlitz County were forever impacted, not only lost, but also with the first responders who continue to face this crisis head on. These impacts include families in our RA Long community, both past and present. At this time, can we please take a moment of silence to remember the lost and send positive thoughts and feelings for all the impact in our community. Thank you. At this time, I'd like to introduce the RA Long Band under the direction of Mr. Daniel Reed to perform the national anthem. Will everyone please rise? You may be seated. I would now like to introduce Ileana Higgins, who will be giving the Looking Back speech.
Man, I could really say anything up here, but I think Mr. Reeves can still hand out Friday schools, so I'll just stick to the script. Most of you know me, but for those who don't, my name is Eliana Leanne Higgins. I will be one of your valedictorians, and it's nice to meet you. For 4 years, we've walked the halls of RA Long, all crammed into this tiny historical school, seeing the same faces in the halls, hearing the same voices speak, and watching the same people live by you every day. For some, it was much more than just 4 years. Quite a few of us have coexisted with each other since elementary, and now we've grown up. We are grown-ups. But there was once a time when we were new, a time when we were learning, and a time when we had to find our own way through this high school. As freshmen, the immature and silly youths of the school, there was little expected of us. We could show up to the first dance of the year in lengthy dresses or dad's old suit and tie, and no one would blink twice, even though we stood out like sore thumbs. We could start out a sport and be complete doofuses, asking coaches the embarrassing questions of, wait, when does our bus leave again? And they would sigh or glare, but eventually reiterate. Being new to the school meant learning, and learning meant mistakes, which I guarantee each one of us made our freshman year. Whether it was taking a key card unwarranted or getting a Friday school on the first day. But because we were young, there was room to grow, and we grew into big, tough, mature sophomores. Sophomore year came with a sigh of relief. We were no longer the bottom of the food chain, and we finally got some respect on our names. Granted, it was a small amount. Those faces in the halls became familiar, and we started to grow into our own as high school students. We finally learned not to get caught breaking dress code in front of Mr. Elliott, and we started to realize what a liar Mr. Cohn was, saying he was definitely going to retire for the 6th or 7th time. Though there were some big surprises sophomore year, our football team took its first win in years from Castle Rock, the 1A school, but it still counts. With each accomplishment, athletic or otherwise, new memories were being made, and the photos in our camera rolls increased, with even more to come next fall. The jump to junior year shoved many of us into a world of priority. We had evolved into the new upperclassmen. The grades below us started to look smaller, younger, and soon they were the immature ones, not us. A switch was made that year. We were inheriting roles of responsibility. Some of us have doubled their Male Student of the Year award, a hard race to win twice against this class. Preparations for our futures slowly started to take precedence, and the call to adulthood was just knocking on the window. With each new semester, our futures became clearer, and before we even processed it, we were seniors. A lot of growing up was done this year. We kicked it off with our senior not sunrise and went into the year ready to procrastinate on each assignment. Whilst doing so, we watched our boys basketball team take second in state, giving us something to root for and giving Mr. McCabe something to smile about. But when the after-school fun ended, we had to start confronting our incoming futures. From nail art to photography, many of us took on freelancing, building businesses and utilizing our skills. Some of our athletes were committed to compete in college, extending their athletic careers. We started to wrap up on whatever story we had here and started to prepare for our future tales. Our present became a memory to look back on, the humor, the joy, but most importantly, the adversity. These 4 years were not accomplished easily. To look back isn't just looking back on the good times. Those cannot be cherished without celebrating all the battles, quiet or loud. Each member of this graduating class was challenged with a struggle of some kind, whether it was home life, social life, mental struggle, or loss. Whatever seen or unseen challenges you had to fight to be here graduating today did not win. Look back in nostalgia. Look back in pride of what you did and how far you made it through. First you were freshmen, and now you're a graduate. Now you're just young, educated, and broke. Shout out Kylie Clark.
Please welcome Morgan Brown, who will be giving the Looking Forward speech.
Good morning, class of 2026, family, friends, and RA Long staff. My name is Morgan Brown, and I'm also one of your valedictorians. I want to start off by thanking my teachers and the rest of the staff for their tireless effort in the succession of my education. Without this school, I'm not sure where I would be, and I think most of us here can say the same. To the class of 2026, congratulations to each and every one of you. All of you had made the choice every day for the past 4 years to try. While the effort you put in might have varied day to day, all of you made the decision to invest in your future and earn your diploma. Our class of graduates is incredibly impressive, not only with academics, but with clubs, sports, the arts. Any activity there is at RA Long, a member of our class is sure to be involved. All of your futures have the possibility of being exceptionally bright. Graduation is a time to be looking forward, not necessarily towards college, work, or the many other pathways you might have chosen, but looking forward to yourself, looking forward to meeting the new version of you that is being cultivated as we speak. Thus begins a new chapter of the book that is your life. Newsflash, you are the author. You decide the genre and the characters. Your futures are vast, varied, and rely solely on you. You are the only person who can decide what your future holds. Life can often feel out of our control, and certain parts of it are, but ultimately you have made all of the choices that have led you to today. It was your effort and dedication that culminated in you receiving your diploma. The same will be true for the rest of your life. At this moment, you are undefined. In the coming days, weeks, and months, you will have choices to make, choices that no one except you can make. High school is good at giving you options, and when you don't make a choice, it chooses for you. That's not how it works from now on. You are a free agent. No one will decide your path for you, and no one should, for living your life by someone else's rules is not living your own life at all. It's daunting, isn't it, to know that it's all up to you? But that's a fear that is shared by you and the rest of humanity. It's a part of the human experience to be a little afraid. You are not alone. Look around you for a second. Everyone else is just as scared, even if they aren't showing it. I want you to remember something. There is no script. As much as I love theater, this is not a play. There is no set path that you have to be on. These milestones that you may see other people meeting in the future are not guaranteed checkpoints. You are not a failure for carving your own path. In your life, every step is first contact. Every turn is new territory, because no one has been you before, and no one will ever be you again. Graduating can be scary, leaving the safety of the familiar, but it's also an incredible feat. Despite when it felt like the odds were stacked against you, you are here, and there's a whole world waiting for you. As Taylor Swift said in her commencement speech at NYU, the scary news is you're on your own now, but the cool news is you're on your own now. And know that the path to success is waiting for you. It's been with you all along. Success can have many different faces, so as you look forward, don't get hung up on what you think success should look like. You define what success is for yourself. For me, I'll find myself to be successful if I'm able to graduate from college and teach theater. But your success will look different, and it may change. What you hope for now can shift in the future, and you may end up in a completely different place than you thought you would, and that's okay. Success is an ever-changing, quickly evolving concept. There is one thing that I ask of you, as we all move our separate ways. Never stop learning. Some of you may have just rolled your eyes, but I don't necessarily mean in a classroom. There's education all around you. You just have to seek it out. You can learn in a classroom, of course, but you can learn at your job, in your relationships with others, in nature. You're now leaving traditional schooling, your secondary education is over, and you are no longer required to learn per se. But that doesn't mean that life won't teach you its own lessons. And as you're learning, I urge you not to hide away from the things you don't know. Don't let ignorance be your defense against the embarrassment of not knowing. This is cliche, but for all of us, this is our first time living. We cannot possibly know everything there is to know, especially now, as we enter a world we are not totally familiar with. There are learning experiences everywhere. It does not make you less than to know less. It only makes you human. All of this to say, there are an unlimited number of possible futures for you, waiting for you to make a choice. Choose a path. Your path, not someone else's. Of course, you will make mistakes, but something that comforts me in times where I feel I've ruined everything is that tomorrow is a new day. In 60 minutes, it will be a new hour. In 60 seconds, it will be a new minute. And as I'm speaking, seconds are passing by, and each is a new moment of your life. The sun will rise tomorrow, and with it comes another chance to make a new choice or rectify an old one. I want to end this speech with a quote from William Shakespeare. Very theater kid, I know. It is not in the stars to hold our destiny, but in ourselves. Thank you.
Please welcome our RA Long Senior Choir under the direction of Miss Allison Askland, who will sing Crowded Table, originally recorded by the Highwomen.
You can hold my hand when you need to let go.
I can be a mountain when you're feeling valley low. I can be a street light showing you the way home.
If you can hold my hand when you need to let go. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. If we want a garden, we're gonna have to sow the seed. Plant a little happiness, let the roots run deep. If it's love that we give, then it's love that we reap. If we want a garden, we're gonna have to sow the seeds. Yeah, I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. The door is always open, your picture's on my wall. Everyone's a little broken, and everyone belongs. Yeah, everyone belongs. I want a house with a crowded table and a place by the fire for everyone. Let us take on the world while we're young and able, and bring us back together when the day is done. And bring us back together when the day is done. When the day is done.
It is with great pleasure that I introduce our principal, Mr. Rich Reeves.
I'm pretty sure you guys were cursing me the other night when we changed it to 9 o'clock, but I win. Here we go. Graduates, parents, friends, and family members, welcome to this commencement. I'd like to congratulate the families of these seniors and express my appreciation for the support they've provided in helping them to be successful in completing their education. But now, to be honest with you, they're going to need you more than ever to help guide them as they enter the next chapters of their lives beyond high school. Before addressing the senior class, it's always traditional to acknowledge our support staff of the year and the teachers of the year. and our retiring staff. At this time, can you give a big congratulations to Sarah Solinger, our classified staff member of the year? And to Mrs. Burleson and Mrs. Reeves as co-teachers of the year. We have to acknowledge our retirees. First up is Miss Baker. Miss Baker has 42 years of educational experience. The last 40 have been spent at RE Long teaching PE and art, culminating her career with 5 sections of Art Daily. As the female Bob Ross on the planet, Miss Baker's approach has been intentional, direct, and exploratory. Miss Baker expects that her students master the basics, understand the principles, and then she lets them fly. Art is a passion and a craft, and Jaylene has enhanced both for her students. Her humor and dedication to the arts will be truly missed as an art powerhouse in our school. Miss Baker raves all the time, RE Long is the best kept secret in our community. Let's give it up for Miss Baker. And then there's Raleigh Wallace. Frickin' frick, as he would say. As Coach Wallace would say, after 15 years at Monticello and 21 years at RE Long, big fella is hanging up the sneakers in the gym and the rackets on the tennis courts. Mr. Wallace has held many titles at RE Long, including head basketball coach, head boys and girls tennis coach, and the owner of the gym and the weight room at RE Long. Coach Wallace leaves a legacy of impact in the gym, the athletic courts, and most importantly, is a mentor to so many young individuals. Let's take a moment to congratulate these 2 outstanding teachers that have impacted the lives for over 79 years combined. And finally, because it has to be said, I want to recognize the RE Long teachers and support staff for your unwavering commitment to our students and the bigger picture of what we're trying to build here. This team, as a team, you've helped change the way we do work at RE Long. You've stayed flexible, you've adapted, and you've done whatever it took to meet students where they were, especially when they need it most. Can we give our staff a big round of applause, please? We started a new tradition 15 years ago. Many of you may be wondering why there's one person in our graduating class that's wearing a white gown. This gown represents a student who has persevered and overcome difficult obstacles and unwavering commitment to graduate regardless of their circumstances. The recipient of the white gown was selected by the students of the senior class. This year's recipient of the Commitment to Graduate white gown is Ryan Bolt. Please help me congratulate. As well, this year I want to take a moment to acknowledge the 2 empty white chairs that are sitting with the class of 2026. These 2 individuals were lost during their time at RE Long High School. In the fall of 2022, member Moises Angel Ramos Jr. passed away in a very unfortunate cardiac incident following a football game in his freshman year. Today, this chair sits in his honor as a member of the class of 2026, surrounded by his closest friends, and his classmates, and will be recognized at this ceremony as well. And also, classmate Xander Anthony James Medina, who passed away August of 2023 in a very tragic water event on the Cowlitz River. His chair also sits in honor as a member of the class of 2026. And now to address the class of 2026. I look back at my time at RE Long. I found every graduating class leaves a little different impression on this school that we call RE Long, that's been standing here since 1927, now 3 months from beginning our centennial celebration. I have a little friend, a little think partner that helped me write a little story in regards to you guys. It's called The Legend of the Class of 2026. Once upon a 4-year moment in Longview, a place known as RE Long High School, a senior class arrived with an unusual combination of talent, leadership, and the ability to make absolutely everything entertaining. When the year began, teachers wondered, will this class step up and lead the school? The answer came quickly. The seniors just didn't step up, they almost took over. Everywhere you look, seniors were leading clubs, mentoring young students, organizing events, and somehow still finding time to create inside jokes that no adult could fully understand. In athletics, they sprinted, they jumped, they threw, they wrestled, they hooped it up to unprecedented state finishes, crushing the bowling pins to a state title, and competed their way to state as competitors in nearly every state competition in the state. Coaches often found themselves saying, "That's incredible," followed by, "Wait, what are they actually doing now?" In the arts, they filled galleries with impressive work while simultaneously convincing their teachers that a slightly crooked masterpiece was an intentional artistic statement. The choir and band students earned state recognition and filled performance halls with beautiful music. Somehow, many of those same students would switch from singing like professionals to laughing uncontrollably in less than 3 seconds, yet earning the highest state level honors in the history of RA Long High School. DECA and Knowledge Bowl students competed at the highest levels, demonstrating business skills and factual knowledge that suggested they might someday run Fortune 500 companies. Several probably already have plans already, along with backup business plans and side hustles. HOSA students showcased their healthcare knowledge and professionalism, proving they're ready to help save lives. The theater students dazzled audiences with performances so convincing that some teachers briefly wondered if they had missed an important plot twist in real life. Through it all, the senior class led with confidence, resilience, and a sense of humor that kept RA Long smiling. They celebrated successes, supported one another through challenges, and reminded everyone that school is supposed to be both meaningful and fun. As graduation is here, the halls are soon going to be a little quieter. There'll be fewer senior jokes, fewer spontaneous laughs, and few moments when someone will ask, "Whose idea was that?" Only to discover it was a senior's brilliant or questionable plan. Their legacy won't just be the state appearances, awards, and performances, though. Their legacy will be that they made RA Long better. They made it a lot more fun along the way. The class of 2026 didn't just attend RA Long High School. They helped lead it, they helped shape it, and leave it better than they found it. And finally, I have one word that I want to talk to you guys about before I wrap up. It's a little bit of advice. You used to use this one word for a lot of different reasons in your years growing up, but now you're embarking on a new journey of your own, not something someone else is demanding of you. The advice that I want to give you is the power of saying no. Yeah, you did it a lot, I know. Well, we're going to do it for a different reason now. As you leave high school, you'll gain something exciting, which is freedom, but within freedom comes responsibility. One of the most important skills you can develop in adulthood is learning to say no. Not every opportunity deserves a yes. Not every invitation is in your best interest. Not every path leads you to where you want to go. So here are 10 little reasons why we should say no. Number one, saying no defines who you are. Your character is shaped as much by what you refuse to do, by what you choose to do. Every no helps define your values and the person you want to become. Saying no protects your future. Many of life's biggest regrets start with a moment when someone knew they should have said no but didn't. One decision can change a direction. Protect your future by making choices that align with your goals. Saying no takes more courage than following the crowd. It's easy to go along with everyone else. It takes real confidence to stand alone when your values tell you different. Saying no is an investment in your dreams. Every time you say yes to something, you're spending time, energy, and attention. Saying no to distractions helps you invest in your goals, your education, your career, and your relationships. Saying no doesn't mean you're missing out. One of the biggest fears young adults face is fear of missing out. The truth is, successful people often miss out on many things because they're focused on what matters the most. Saying no builds self-respect. When you honor your boundaries, you send yourself a powerful message. My values matter. My goals matter. My future matters. Saying no today creates opportunities tomorrow. Temporary sacrifices often lead to long-term rewards. Sometimes saying no to immediate comfort creates space for future success. Saying no helps you find your real friends. The people who truly care about you will respect your decisions even when they don't agree with them. Real friends don't require you to compromise your values to belong. Saying no gives you control of your life. If you never learn to say no, others will decide how you will spend your time, your energy, and your talents. Learning to say no is learning to lead your own life. And lastly, every great yes requires 1,000 no's. Whether it's earning a degree, building a career, starting a business, serving others, or raising a family, meaningful achievement requires focus. Focus requires saying no to many things so you can completely commit to what matters most. As graduates, you're stepping into the world full of opportunities, choices, and voices competing for your attention. There will be times when saying no feels uncomfortable, unpopular, or even lonely. But remember this, you become what you repeatedly choose. Your future won't be determined by one big decision. It'll be shaped by thousands of small choices made every day. Have the courage to say no to anything that pulls you away from your values, your purpose, and your potential. Because every powerful yes to your future begins with a courageous no to something else. It's been an honor to be your principal. So with that being said, RA Long staff members, many members of our audience today, RA Long ASB President Nelly Cordado, these students before you have met or exceeded the standards set forth by the Longview School District in the state of Washington. I, Rich Reeves, principal of RA Long High School, present to you the RA Long graduating class of 2026. Congratulations.
I will. I got it.
Gets up here.
Yeah. All right.
Fiona Noel Price.
All right.
Haley Jean Luna. Noah Andrew Claggett. Brian Tyler Christian Bolt. Riley Young. Jeffrey John Rookledge. Madeline Marie Smith. Amber Janessa Snyder. Alex Jesus Moreno. Landon Travis Roger Irwin. Ali Saint Germain. Damian Jose Monroy. Lou Rose Keller. William Kathleen Batchelor. Kian Michael White. Ángel Julián de la Trinidad. Jaden Michael Rowland. Alex James Wooden. Hannah Elizabeth Gregory. Gracie Morgan Hetland. Jonah Michael Wilson. Roslyn Natalie Weinrich. Aislinn Bethay. Novalee Kyron Ross. Travis John Delapine. Ace Zuhedi Salazar. Wesley Cameron Seidner. Zoe Ramirez. Lily Person. Katrina Marie String. Simon Robert Allen. Alexa Munoz Cobos. Luis Magdel Espinosa. Carlos Eduardo Gasca Vasquez. Josiah Timothy Bertrand. Jonah Lyons Cadigan. Skyson David Holzer. Adam Elijah Reyes. Jacob Thomas Davis Eck. Noah Ryan Peterson. Xander Anthony James Medina. Jackson James Revenis. Eliana Karina Ruiz. Caden Mark Pritchard. Wyatt Robert Perkins. Colton Wyatt Stone. Ethan Pitsley. Ethan Robert Alexander Moraine. Presley Aaron Gallagher Havens. Cooper Allen Edgman. Marley Grace Adair. Moises Angel Ramos Jr. Noel Josiah Salas. Joseph Aaron Merchant. Angel Gallardo. Rhett Lee Young. Eusebio Reles Cepeda. Nico Davis. Ruben Alejandro Negreta. Bo Jeffrey Maines. Donovan Michael Myers. Bryson M. Wanzer. Maddie Alexia Hardwick. Leighton Michael Hartshorn. Ayana Money Atkinson. Diego Fernando Gonzalez. Alberto Joaquin Martinez. Juan Andreas Orozco Stansberry. Rodolfo Rangel Cruz. Bro. Erwin Alexis Soto Vasquez. Isabel Eileen Sully. Ruby Barbara Rodriguez. Victoria Keller. Colton Corey Tigan. Embry Garty Rose Cusick. Fernanda Verdugo Morales. Alessandra Verdugo Morales.
Sorry.
Malia Rose Burns. Liliana Arceli Martinez. Acadia Lynn Anderson. Thomas Ross Moulton. Ryden Earl Renteria. Aiden James Boone. Rylan Marie Bonds. Bella Lynn Vasquez. Lee Cooper. Merle Makaichi. Alicia Catalina Canales. Sutton Oliver Jacobs. Michael Sean Canham. Kevin Hernandez Alvarez. Gerardo Estrada Cervantes. Kay Renee Williams. Mason Franklin Staples. Zach Bargan. Aiden Anthony Shankash. Riley James Saunders. Thank you.
Oh. Okay. Living on the edge.
Jocelyn Donray Williams. Kaylin Noel Earl. Genevieve Catherine Miner. Ting Wong. Hadley Grace Hardley. Brianna Garwood. Kylie Rain Clark. Eliana Leanne Higgins. Morgan Emma Brown. Haley Michaela Wright. Case Marie Prindell. Evelyn Kelly DeHolst. Ariana Antonio Garcia. Cheyenne Lavoine Chris's. Saisha Aaliyah Ruth Jackson. Alexis Weekly. Miley Jo Eaton. Bo Tierra Godwin. Aiden Evan Daggy. Jasmine Arisi Lopez Navarano. Rowan Skylar Ward. Michaela Lynn Sorensen. Audrina Alexis Solano. Abby Elkington. Annabella Perseus Perez. Avery Lynn Allen. Brooklyn Joanne Baker. Angel Jack Garcia Routh. Joshua Allen Crane. Cameron Ardell Newsome. Andrea Ramirez Chavez. Raylan Cherie Camp. Vicky Chen. Madeline Ray Barnes. Kaylin Martinez. K-Fran Cantino. Cody Lane Wostradowski. Cooper Lee Duncan. Miguel Paredes. Preston William Belts. Sunny Chen. Jillian Catherine Woodruff. Sienna Brianne Moses. Connor Seanray Ward. Juana Reina Santiago Gonzalez. Reepa Yeem. Aliana Catalina Avalos Bazan. Addison Lynn Christopher. Maylin Arceli Diaz Becerra. Anelani Mia Gonzalez Magana. Abby Mae Marie McKee. Ella Christine Ibe. Evelyn Ann Austin. You ready? Hello. Delaney Rose Zuger. Jocelyn Magana Romero. Juliana Herrera Garcia Alvarez. Pay and Marie Miller. Amaya Renell Hundley. Bryn Eileen Stevens. Lacey J. Ryder. Marlene Avalos Cortez. Jasmine Hernandez de la Serra. Sophia Marie Cunell. Emma Rose Mary Bartow. Isabella Madeline Wright. Justice Braden Hancock. Luna Lynn Japp. Kaylee Grace Lopez. Jaden Lee Ray Johnston. Natalie Ramirez. Colin Ben. Blake Allen Lavender. Mark Anthony Orvin Lona. Lily Mae Hill. Caroline Amy Sulender Aberly. Anna Marie Hoskins. Allison Mashik Maya. Easton Kendall Gilliam. Gabby Lynn Adams. Rowan Parker Mahika. Hunter Butler. Joseph Goff. Christian Asmolo Para. Divinity K. Ramser. Nicholas Samuel Burleson. Aiden William Beaton. Henry Johnson. Mason Joe Waddle Minium. Colton Lee Lawfree. Ethan Cooper. Nico Svetkov. Tyrese Mayer. Briar Irene Gorton. Kyrie Sasita. Her name got cut off. Like the end of her name got cut off on the paper. Treasures. The end of her name isn't on it. Treasure Hanalia Nora Sharice Velasquez. It got cut off. Naomi Albright. Isaiah Amor Lajeunesse. Owen David Fike. Maverick Wyatt Gosselin.
Almost done, Mr. Reeves.
Right there? Right here?
We have completed all the tasks set before us now. Now the class of 2026 is ready to graduate. Will the class of 2026 please rise for the changing of the tassels? The changing of the tassels represents not only the completion of our high school career, but the beginning of a new lifelong journey. Graduates, please move your tassel from right to left. Congratulations! Let's go!